automatic. Anywhere me see the enemy, me clap it, oh God. Steady up, man, bring it anywhere me go.
Let's get into it. I'm gonna be using my 4.5 crochet hook. First things first, we're gonna start off by making the base. I'm gonna make a slip knot using my 4.5 hook. I'm gonna go on ahead and chain up 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna do a double crochet into the next stitch, and I'm gonna do that all the way down. Alright, when I get to the end, I'm gonna just pull this part. I'm gonna chain up 2. I'm gonna turn my work, and I'm gonna do a double crochet but into the back loops only. Okay, I like doing this pattern because it gives like a ribbed look. Eventually you're gonna see what I'm talking about, but I like this pattern. Remember, this is the waist part, so you would want to make however much rows you need to cover your hips and your waist. Okay, everybody measurements differ and stuff, so yeah. Chain up 2, flip my work, and continue doing the double crochets into the back hook, well, into the back loop. And when I get to the end, I'm gonna chain 2, flip my work, and do the same thing over and over. So you're gonna do that, like I said, until you get the measurement you need. And I'll see you in the end. Okay guys, when you're done with your waistband, you get your appropriate measurements or your appropriate fit. You're gonna wanna chain 1, bring it together like this, and you're gonna want to basically just slip stitch all the way through to connect it. This is what you should have after you already slip stitched it together. You should have this. Gonna actually chain up 3, and then you're gonna just do a single crochet in the loops all the way down. I told you guys to chain 3. Basically, when you get to the end, you'll see the 3 chains right here. I don't know if you can see, but the 3 chains right there. What I'm gonna do is go inside that first loop, just make a slip stitch. Now I'm gonna chain 3. You're gonna skip the next stitch. It's not this stitch because that's the 3 double crochet stitch right there. You're gonna skip this stitch. You guys see, right? Not this one. You're gonna skip this one and put a double crochet in there. You're gonna chain 3, skip the next stitch, put a half double crochet in the next stitch. chain 3, skip 1 stitch, put a double crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, skip 1 stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. So that's the pattern I'm gonna be doing for this mesh skirt, because as you can see, we're getting that mesh look, that see-through look, you see? So the pattern will be chain 3, skip a stitch, double crochet, chain 3, skip a stitch, double crochet. I'm gonna see you guys at the end of this row. Alright guys, if you're coming to the end and you have like an uneven stitch like this, like you already put a double crochet in this stitch and you have 1 more stitch left before you connect, just put a half double crochet in that next stitch, as long as you chain your 3. You're gonna chain 3, you're gonna go into the second stitch of the 3 stitches that we originally made, do a slip stitch, and chain 3 again. And the same thing we did for the first row, we're gonna do all over again, but instead we're going into the loops. So I chain 3, I'll go inside the loop. We're gonna do this all the way to the end, but when we get to the 3rd row, it's gonna be different. So for the 2 first rows, we're gonna do the same thing all the way to the end. We're just chaining 3, and we're going to the next loop, doing a double crochet, then chaining 3. So I'll see you at the end of row 2 going on. Guys, for this row, right, let's say this is the front and here are your sides, right? For this row, for row 3 and row 4, what you're gonna do is, if you're curvy and have like wide hips or anything, when you get to the sides, which are right here, you're gonna want to increase and add 2 stitches in each one of these stitches. I'm gonna show you guys, but just so you know, from now you're gonna want to increase on your hips to make it wide by the hip part. So let me go on and show you that. You're still gonna start with the basic and just chain up 3, add double crochet. Alright guys, as you can see, I've approached the side of my skirt, which is this stitch right here. So I'm gonna chain up 3, and in that same stitch that I already went in, I'm gonna put another one. Chain up 3, and then go into the next stitch. So that's how I increase. I put 2 stitches basically in 1 stitch. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. Crocheted for the 2 first rows, then we increase on the 3rd row. We're going to increase again on the 4th row by adding 2 double crochet in 1 stitch for the hips on each side. We're going to do that again for the 4th row. After that, for the 5th and 6th row, we're just going to regularly have double crochet all around and skip, and 3 stitches. You could again increase again. If not, you could just continue on to get your desired length. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off to my desired length and come back when I'm about to add my fringes. Alright guys, when you're done with your skirt, it should look like this. Alright guys, for the string part, I'm gonna chain about 200. It's up to you how much you want to chain. Just make sure it can come around your waist and like tie and have some chains left out. By simply putting my crochet needle through these loops, that's how I insert my string. So boom. My string is now entered. Level it out as much as possible. And then I'm gonna just go in and out. Make sure you're lining it up perfectly because you don't want your string to be here, then the one down here, and then it goes up here. Under like this, you grab it and you pull it through. This is what you should have when you put your strings through. But for this skirt, I'm not gonna put long fringes. I'm gonna put like semi-short fringes, if that makes sense. Alright guys, when adding fringes, I usually take like a book cover or something, or a CD, and just wrap my yarn around like this. When I'm done wrapping, I'm gonna take my scissors, hold it firm, and just cut. Took my crochet hook, skip a space. So I went through the space, have my yarn like this, put it on my hook, pull it through. Then I took my fingers and I pulled them all through. Then I just pulled. And that is exactly how I add my fringes. And then boom, we got some fringes, we got some fringes. This look a little long, so I'm gonna cut it a little more. Boom. So I'm gonna add my fringes all the way around and then show you guys the final product. Thanks for watching my video. If you would like to know how I made this mesh top to match my mesh skirt bottom, let me know and I'll be more than gladly to leave a tutorial. Thanks guys!